India, a country bursting with colour and vitality.
India has made me feel so alive.
With warm weather all year round and a low cost of living,
20, 30.
could this be the perfect place to retire?
As they say, the years fell away. Wow, this is superb.
Makes you need to go for a pee.
Inspired by the blockbuster film,
I've lost my stirrups.
9 famous faces are spending a month in Udaipur,
Oh, lovely.
India's magical city of lakes,
I'm so out of my comfort zone.
to see if they could spend their golden years here.
The problem with getting older, we all start getting highly competitive about what's wrong with us.
It's too hard.
But will the challenges of India prove a step too far?
Gee whiz. Oh, that's putrid.
This will be a nightmare good shopping. You'll be a wreck when you go home. Oh, dearie me.
Where are we going anyway?
Or could this incredible country be somewhere new to call home?
India is chaos, which is vibrancy, which is possibility, which is life.
It's the second week of living together in the Udaipur Haveli, and the group have settled into their new home.
I was sitting out here this morning and I'm thinking, it's like that poem, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It will never disappear into nothingness. I mean, just have a look at this, look. Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, nature is the governor, you know.
Here आपकी मालिश वाले प्रशिक्षित time. Wala Purish Mahila High. Is the masseurs male or female? Well, there we go. I think a few more days like this and I will be fluent.
It's very hard not to get chai. To my mind, a nice cup of tea is cold milk. I do like chai. And yak milk tea. Oh, boy, was that evil. Yak with butter in it. Warmed milk on the side of radiators at school. You know, put me off that forever.
A 20-minute walk from the Haveli is Gulab Park.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
This morning, Bob, Sid and the Crankies have headed out early to check out how the locals start their day.
I think it's making me more relaxed. I do explode a little bit at home, I must admit, and if a car gets in my way, I do get a little bit of road rage and things, but I am getting more and more relaxed, actually, and I'm sure that's really good for me.
Spread over 100 acres, Udaipur's largest heritage gardens is a busy spot for the locals to exercise.
People do seem genuinely happy and smiley. They want to answer you if you ask them a question.
Good morning. Just say good morning and they say good morning back.
Yeah.
Look, free gym.
Hey, we'll go in there.
We'll have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Excuse me, I couldn't do that.
Free facilities and year-round warm weather make the local park an attractive option for a workout.
The government pays for this. Government is.
Oh, that's good. Good. To keep us all fit.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Sounds like they've got it right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fitness is very important as you get older. I'm not as fit as I should be because I'm carrying too much weight. I think when you're retired, you're inclined to be a bit lazy, sit on the couch and maybe watch the television in the UK. So in India, I would like to think I'd be out every day walking and possibly cycling.
It's harder than you think, isn't it?
It is. Is it good, Jenny?
Yeah?
He says that one will make me young, Jenny.
Make you 40.
40.
It's only 39. I'm not enjoying this. It's too hard. Oh, I can't. These guys are just doing it. Oh.
You've got that off to a real art, actually. So you look very fit.
I am 58 years old.
Oh, you're 58 years old. Oh, my God, you don't look it. How often do you come here? Every day?
Yeah, every day, 6, 7 o'clock.
Actually, that would really loosen you up, wouldn't it?
I'm not as supple as I used to be because all the falls I've had. You wake up on a cold, damp day, feeling awful some days, but I'm still here. I keep trying to kid myself I'm only 25, but I know I'm not.
That one over there, what are they doing? Racing one another?
Bob, how do you keep your bum in the saddle?
Well, you're not supposed to have your bum in the saddle if you're a jockey. You're supposed to be stuck up there.
Yeah. All right.
And off there, go!
Showing Ian how it should be done, Grand National winner Bob.
Bob, champion's in the lead. Red Rum, that's the only horse I could think of, and he got it. And he's coming up to the first jump, and he's over.
Hey!
Good play. Are you aching at all?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting to like yoga now.
Everybody seems more supple over here.
Yeah.
It's all to do with the toilet. It's from children they've had to squat.
Yeah.
So that's why they're so supple on the knees and that.
God, we have interesting conversations, don't we?
Before breakfast?
Yeah.
Keen to explore new interests in India, for some of the group this means being able to learn a new language.
Well, I found my phrase book. That's pretty handy. Good morning. Good morning.
In Hindi, what's good morning?
Doesn't get good morning in this phrase book.
I feel like a school child that hasn't done his
We
homework.
could try Fir Milegi.
Only thing I remember is Bahat Bahat.
Bahot.
Yeah?
What's but you said Bahat.
Come on, let's get out. Come on.
Hoping to improve his skills, Stanley's invited local teacher Shubha to the Haveli to guide them through the basics of Hindi.
Stanley has been sitting in his room practicing Hindi now for the last 2 days.
He was going to bring you an apple, teacher's pet.
Okay, but let's say you wanted to say egg, for example.
Egg. Egg is one.
So one egg would be ek one.
One.
Egg.
Egg.
One means egg in Hindi.
Oh no, I'm sorry, there's a confusion. I was talking about egg. E-double-G.
Okay, egg. In Hindi it is called anda.
Anda?
Anda.
Okay, so one egg would be ek anda.
Yes, exactly.
Ek anda. So tomorrow morning at breakfast, instead of saying, could you give me a masala omelette, you say ek anda.
Omelette is different and egg is different.
I bought a pair of pants the other day.
Kitne ka hai?
I don't think we need to know this.
No, not those kind of pants. Pantaloons.
Right.
In cotton. Is cotton cotton?
For clothes it is called suti kapda. Suti kapda.
Capra.
Cotton cloth.
Ah.
I have a question about going out with an Indian lady. I'm the only, well, I think I'm the only single one. How would I meet an Indian lady? How would it be taken? I mean, do you have people out here wouldn't agree with it? Or is the culture so deep that parents wouldn't accept it?
Actually, the customs and traditions of the families are so different. The upbringings.
All depends on the family.
I think you would be a tremendous catch, Pete.
Would I?
If you came here and it became known that you were available, I think people would be beating a path to your door.
Yes, the brothers most likely.
Well said, Peter.
Do you think anybody will be able to do anything with this? I mean...
Yeah. Let me feel the texture.
Don't. It's just... It's disgusting.
You know what's going to happen to us too?
What?
We're going to need our roots done.
Thank you, love. We are. We are.
Is mine coming through? Ah!
No, it isn't. I would never have thought that I would be thinking, where are the crankies? I really like Ian. He's lovely. But I could really hang out with Jeanette. I mean, she's just so down to earth and practical and fabulous and got such a silly sense of humour. I mean, we could be a very odd and strange and happy couple, if you know what I mean. Okay, well, go to your what's it? Where is Ian when we need him?
He's in there.
Ian?
I'm glad I've caught you two.
Why?
Why?
By hand, it's from Maharaja.
What?
What does it say?
Love it. Okay. It says, Arvind Singh Mewar, quarterly requests the pleasure of the company of Miss Stephanie Ann Beecham for cocktails at the Palace. We're going to the palace.
5 o'clock.
Dress smart.
Smart.
Oh, that's me out for a start.
Smart. We're off to find our fairy
Where's
godmother.
mine then?
Could get her nails and her hair done.
We're going to the ball.
Yes.
No,
Are you Byron Hardup? She's not having a new dress.
Byron Hardup.
Where's Sid?
This evening's drinks will be an opportunity to mingle with high society and meet some local expats.
Tie on, Jeanette.
I think it would be quite respectful. Inside your jacket pocket.
What jacket?
No, he never knows where anyone is. It's always Jeanette, where's this, where's that?
Sugar.
Dressing to impress their potential new friends, the senior citizens smarten up, ready for their trip to the famous city palace.
Oh, I can taste it now. A bit too much garlic. Don't want to be breathing all over the Mahara.
He's a fine looking man, eh? Some beard, that, Jeanette, eh? He looks a bit like...
Only fools and horses, man.
No!
This will give it a bit of a kink.
Lift?
Yeah.
That's what you'd like.
It's so humid here, everything falls, doesn't it?
He does. Just like that. That's how it goes.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Meet some people, I hope. Have some different conversation. If I meet someone, fair enough. I just got to take things as they go, you know.
Twice married Peter has been single for the past 12 years.
I quite enjoy my own time. I don't think you can say yes or no, I would get married again, because I don't know who you're going to meet. But then again, there's nothing better than the first couple of dates, is it, when your nerves are going? I find me a nice Indian lady.
Oh, here comes.
Oh, the real man.
I love it. Well, the Maharana's going to be pretty lucky. We hope to come back.
We'll see you later.
We will. We'll see
Wish me luck when we wave me goodbye.
We are going to the Maharaja's palace across the lake. Please, that's proper.
Just a 5-minute boat trip from the Haveli, Rajasthan's largest palace was created in 1599 and built over a period of 400 years by rulers of the Mewar dynasty.
This is good.
This is just beautiful, isn't it?
I was just going to say, I love this.
They're being hosted by Shrij Arvind Singh, 76th custodian of the ancient house of Mewar.
Good evening, everybody. How do you do?
How do you do?
Welcome to my house.
Thank you very much.
Your humble abode.
Cheers, good
Cheers, 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 cheers.
That's very sensible.
Nice cup of tea.
This lady is one of the best-known actresses in England, Susie George.
Thank you.
I know her more for her breeding of Arab horses.
That's really nice. Thank you for that.
Pleasure.
Here's to the Malwari horse.
Yes.
This evening, it's an opportunity to make some acquaintances and get local knowledge from those who know Udaipur best.
But I saw that you were very keen on cricket, and I am very much hoping to get a game.
I love music, I love food. I like peace and quiet as well, though.
I'm trying to kind of figure out what would make me want to come and live here.
Very nice to old people.
Very nice to old people. Thank you.
I'm Jeanette.
Oh, how do you do,
Dominic.
Dominic.
And I'm
Jeanette.
French.
Bonjour, mon ami. Oh.
Nice to meet you, Dominic.
Okay. Are you living in France?
No, we go across to
France.
to buy wine.
That's
To dinner.
romantic.
Yes.
You don't drink, no?
I have a wine now.
No, yeah, same as myself. Yes.
Peter is 78. It looks as though he's found someone quite interesting to talk to over there.
The oldest single member of the group, Peter has not given up on the idea of finding a companion.
And is your husband here?
My husband is in Delhi. We don't live together.
Uh-huh.
And are you with your wife? No.
No.
She's
Divorced.
there.
Oh, hello. Would you like to sit down? Stephanie, I'll just give it another Peter. Oh, who was Peter?
He was the ambassador. He's a very good cook.
But so you're the ambassador's wife?
I'm not the ambassador's wife. We're just friends.
Oh, just friends?
Yeah,
Oh.
I am single.
You're single?
Yes.
Well, 3 of us are single.
No spicy. Okay, I'll try.
I'm fine, I've had plenty,
We
thank
let
you.
her try first.
It's not as good as oysters.
Can I join in?
Cheers.
So you were saying?
So I was saying, I'm 53. I have a house here for the last 10 years. For me, it's like an amazing cinema of life. What you see, rickshaw, people walking, donkeys, and elephants, and it's amazing, no?
You're all different culture things.
For me, that makes me more alive.
Feeling at home with the music, entertainer Jeanette can't resist showing off her skills.
That's not Scottish.
Well done, Jeanette. I thought she might have taken her clothes off.
So silly, I'm a comic, not a dancer.
Oh, you're a better dancer than a comic.
Oh, don't say that.
Thank you so very much indeed.
For a lovely, lovely, lovely evening.
Yes, pleasure.
The people that we have met are very nice, and I did a little Highland fling for them. I thought if I'd have turned up as wee Jimmy, I don't know what I'd have thought. I've not met you.
Come on, stand now, take you.
Come on.
So hard to talk to a lady, you know, but enjoyed it.
I thought you scored, you know.
And at the end of a long and successful evening, we have just been visiting the marijuana of Udaipur. Here we go. Oops, breakfast time.
I'm covered in moisturize this morning. If I'm shining like a nut, it's because it's very dry out.
Good.
At the Haveli, a chance to reflect on last night's social gathering.
It was really an enjoyable evening. I mean, it was hard work.
Yeah.
I had one that wouldn't talk and one that wouldn't stop talking. So...
You mean women?
Women, yes, yes.
Good Lord.
So I thought, get out of this.
It's always dangerous making eye contact with somebody. You can get punched.
You get punched by women, are you?
I'm not saying that, but eye contact is, you know, that's a pretty intimate,
Well, they do it all the time here.
Do they?
Yes, Indian men do it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, they smile with their eyes.
Yeah.
It's just because you're British, you see.
Right, see you later.
See you, Bob. See you later. Have a good time.
Yep. Where are we going then?
We're going to the bike shop.
I'll get a bicycle.
Bye.
Looking to explore familiar pastimes, this morning the Crankies are braving the city's busy streets on the search for somewhere more tranquil.
It's a different culture completely. I don't think a lot of people could live walking about the streets with the amount of traffic everywhere, no rules on the road, horns peeping all the time. There's no discipline. Can you imagine having to travel in this all the time?
Oh, gosh.
Absolutely impossible to cycle here.
No, you would manage to do it for about 4 minutes, and then you'd be dead. There's a man having a prayer there. He's going, please don't knock me down. Please. Is this the bicycle shop?
Yeah.
You manage?
Yeah.
Hello.
Good day.
I'm Koto.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
We want to go a cycle.
But she needs a small
I
one.
need a small one.
This will be good for you.
Get your leg up, Jeanette.
Yeah, well, as long as when I get my leg down. Yeah.
How's it?
The brakes work.
You want to get out of the city?
Yes.
You're right, I do. I'm not riding on these legs.
there.
There is a lake called Buddy Lake, and it's very peaceful and very calm to cycle. You will not probably know that you are in Udaipur city or you are in India.
Really?
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
For just 500 rupees, around £5,
Bye-bye now.
it's possible to hire a bike for the whole day.
Yeah, go. You manage?
Yeah, well, these bikes are a bit wobbly.
That's the wee girl's bike.
Just a few kilometres away from the hectic streets of Udaipur are the rural surroundings of Lake Badi.
Very pleasant here.
Yeah?
Oh, it's good.
It's different for the city, isn't it?
Totally different for the city. This is much better.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Just stop a minute. There's somebody in a boat in the middle.
He's throwing a net. He's got his wife rowing the boat. Hey, Jeanette, that could be you and me. You could be rowing the boat.
Yeah. Isn't it quiet? There's places where people walk. The path goes right up there.
Smells lovely. Good morning. Been cutting fodder for his cows or something. That's real farming, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic, isn't it? Look at that.
Ian loved it. It was better than expected, I think. So different from the city. Even the cows looked happier than they do in the town. Ah.
Hello, Mr. Cow. That's quite right,
Hello,
too.
good morning.
I'm not a lover of cities anymore. I don't like the hustle and bustle anymore. I had that when I was a kid when I lived in Glasgow. I don't care for it anymore. I did love it when I was there at the time because I was of an age when I wanted that. There's a wee path down there. Let's have a look at this, down there.
That's a nice view.
Isn't it?
Maybe that's down to a village or something.
Now, if I could find somewhere in India that was a tranquil little village with its wee bar, shops, that might suit.
I mean, it's a wee bit too rural to think of retiring up here. It's too far away from...
We want a mixture of it.
Yeah, we need company as well as tranquility.
We seem to have gained a friend, Jeanette.
You're a lucky cow to be here because you'll have a much nicer life up here than you will in the city.
Speaks Jeanette Cranky. Ready?
Yeah, you go.
No, I'll wait for you.
I'm on.
OK.
Closer to home, Stanley is keen to explore his own recreational pursuits.
Oh, here we are. There's the field, and here's the club, the Field Club.
He's come along to the local sports club with Peter and Selina to see what opportunities are on offer.
If you are going to come and live as a retiree in India, you've got to have, as it were, the social side of things as well. Okay, how much you pay for rent and that sort of thing, how you're looked after. But there's got to be a place where you can, as it were, meet up with your mates.
Hi, sir. Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you.
And you, okay.
They're meeting AJ, a veteran of the club.
Basically, this was a tennis club.
Ah.
1931. Then in late 80s, it came cricket ground here.
I'd like to play there.
So I'll just show you the cricket ground.
I brought my whites. It's wall-to-wall cricket if you actually live in India. So, yes, it would be important if you lived in India to have some interest in cricket. And playing cricket would be fun too.
There are a lot of single women are also a member of the club. They're using these facilities much more than men. They come and play cards here. They use gym here.
So this looks like a running track as well.
This is a walker's track.
Walkers.
And you will see a lot of people here in the morning and evening doing their exercises, running, walking.
Okay, cricket. Well, I personally would very much welcome a game of cricket. So do you have a regular game here which could use a volunteer?
Definitely, you can come and have a crack.
Yes.
And
well, I don't mind fielding either. I mean, fielding is good.
You know, like the wickets we have is a completely different thing, you know. Here, if you know how to play on front foot, you can score a lot of runs.
Well, fingers crossed. Perhaps the first time since I got here, I have realized just how much this city has to offer to, you know, someone like me who might want to come and get involved with a cricket match, meet a whole lot of people. You know, and of course you want to watch a test match. They do that 5 days a week. You sit there with your gins and tonic watching cricket. Nirvana.
All right, lads.
Oh my God, Stanley, that's a complete cricketer.
But I do have one box which I could share around.
No, I don't want a box. No.
Stanley and Peter can't resist a chance to get stuck in.
Hey, that's a good one.
Expand that.
Oh, lovely bowling.
Oh, well bowled. We got him out. Okay, next man in.
Oh, well bowled.
Yes. Oh, Stanley.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
well
folks.
tried.
Yeah, I'll have a bat.
It's actually quite daunting if you haven't held a bat for ages.
Fantastic.
Ah, got you all going. Spinner.
One of the things I hadn't realised until I got here was I'm missing exercise. I walk a lot at home. It's impossible to walk in Udaipur. You know, you get run over, you get bitten by dogs, you kind of get butchered by cows. So I'm beginning to panic until I arrive here and discover, of course, you can do all kinds of different activities.
Well done, Peter.
Well, that was fabulous.
Don't play like English cricketer. Play like Indian. Just whack the ball. Ah, that's it.
Oh, Peter's out. Okay, middle of the leg, please, umpire.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Now, you shouldn't have done that, Stanley. They're going to come down now. You made a big mistake there.
Way out.
Well done. Yeah.
Captain, thank you very much. We have to concede defeat here, I think.
No. You have played well.
What could be better? Well. We were totally defeated. We need to come back to sort that out.
It's not just physical activity that the senior citizens are pursuing while in India.
Oh, here we go. Got me hat. Which one shall I take? That one or that one? That one. That's it. Got some money in my wallet and off I go.
Missing one of his favourite hobbies, Sid's taking a different route into the streets of the old town.
When I'm at home, if I've got a bit of spare time, I just sit in the dining room, pick a guitar up and strum away. I'm not a good guitarist. I've learned more than 3 chords now, but not that many more. You know, even if you just do it as a hobby, you don't have to make it your living. It's like, I suppose, like yoga and all that. If you're tense or stressed out, you know, it brings your level down, music. It's lovely. Maybe later. Yeah. Getting into this now. Well, it's definitely somewhere around here. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. No. I think I'm lost. I'll ask. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Music shop. Down there?
Yes, Mr.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thanks very much. Yeah, right. I'm right then. I'm right. Oh, yeah. Because that's where Peter got chatted up by a lady. He's always getting chatted up by a lady. Yes. There you go. Musical instruments. That's what I've been after. A guitar shop. Oh, it's a sitar. There's a fellow with a sitar. Hello. Could I have a go of your sitar? Thank you. Your name is?
Suresh Prajapati.
Can I call you Suresh?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Short name.
I have played guitar before,
sure,
but not.
So in guitar we use 6 strings of the guitar just like this.
Right.
In sitar we use 2 fingers only, just like this. Just like that. Okay. We keep sitar here.
Yeah.
Our hand will be here. This on this pumpkin. 1, 2. Up, down, up, down. So this is our C. C. Then next is the thumb and this finger come together, thumb on this thread. This our E. E. Slowly. E. G. Yes.
In the 50s and 60s, you bought a guitar, 3 chords, and you could play any tune of the day. Never felt more like singing the blues. You could do any of that type of song. And that was it. It was dead easy to do.
Again? No, same again here. Whoa. I am sorry. If you feel pain from this finger, my friend, you play from this finger, give rest this finger.
Till I run out of fingers?
Yes.
How much would it cost to rent this for? Is it per day?
One day we take 700 rupees for one day.
24 hours.
And for the 24 hours.
700?
Yes, 700.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. I'll look after it.
A day's sitar rental will cost Sid around £7. Inspired by yesterday's drinks, this evening Peter is going it alone. He's off on a blind date.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Looking very smart.
Thanks very much.
Good luck for your
Thank you.
dates.
Thank you.
Bye.
Swati, who helps run the Haveli, has a family friend he's going to meet.
You all right, gang?
Hiya, you smell nice. What have you got on?
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
OK, take care.
Hey, let us know how you get on.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I'll do.
Oh.
See you later.
But the thing is, if he sees her again, he's got to be very careful with the etiquette of it all and the implications for her of being seen twice with the same man.
I'm sure he'll know that being a Cockney.
Give up. I'm not saying any more. Three of you are the performers.
Yeah, but you're the clever one amongst the four of us.
We're just red-nosed comics, yeah.
Peter is having dinner with single retiree Christine.
Hello, good evening.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
How are you?
I'm OK.
So this is your first time coming to India?
Yes, first time.
Oh.
And hope it's not the last. Are you Hindu or...?
I'm a Catholic.
You
Yeah,
Catholic?
I was, yeah.
Oh, I was a Catholic. But...
Oh, you was.
Were,
yeah,
yeah.
I also was.
Oh, you were, but then I changed to Buddhism about
It's okay.
And I feel it was in a
Wherever you feel at peace.
Yes, and I feel at peace here, you know, yeah. It's to a nice evening.
Cheers with the Udaipur water.
Nectar of the gods.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hold on a moment. Aren't we rather thin in numbers, right?
Pete's gone out on a big date, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, he certainly has.
Okay.
Right, he met somebody last night.
He met two last night.
I know.
An American lady and another lady, but he's got another lady tonight. They're meeting up and having dinner.
Well, good for Peter.
So you like the oldies? Connie Francis, Dean Martin?
Dean Martin. In my room, I got Frank Sinatra,
Yes,
Ella
Frank
Fitzgerald.
Sinatra. Yes, my mother was a good singer.
Was she?
And you know what song was her favorite? Dark Moon.
Oh, Dark Moon.
Dark moon away up high up in the sky.
Sky, yeah.
Tell me why.
Why?
Yeah.
And what did you do here when you was working? You know,
Actually, when I was young, I started as a teacher.
You're still young.
I'm 63.
Yeah. I'm 63.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you my age.
But I told you mine and I shouldn't have told you mine. So you know how honest I am.
Yes. Well, I'll be honest then. I'm 21.
Yeah.
No, I'm 78.
Oh, that's a good age.
Any age is good if you're alive.
I wish, yeah.
And have you been married?
No, I'm single.
You're single, that's why you look young.
Yeah, no man, no children.
No man, that's
Yeah,
right.
you're
Yes,
right.
exactly, yes, yes. Yes. Usually if you're going out with somebody, you know, you meet in a bar and that and your eyes meet and then you have a chat and maybe make a phone call and go out to dinner. I mean, this was like, you know, it's the first date. You're just feeling out, talking bits and pieces like that, you know, just two friends talking.
So you like my nature?
Yeah, very nice to be out. It was a bit nerve-wracking when you don't know somebody.
Yes. Coming here, you know, I was quite bothered.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Glad you come now?
Yes, I have come down.
Maybe we can do it again.
Yeah.
How do we say goodbye?
Ah,
Let's do that.
the way you want. Shake hands, shaking hands. So you can take my postal address.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, it'd be nice, write a letter, yes. I don't mind writing a letter or whatever, you know. Keep in touch with people. Well, 20 years ago I dropped letters to and that. But I don't do all the sat-nav and, was it, face thing and all that. I don't do all that. But, you know, yeah. It was just a lovely, genuine evening. Nice scenery here, though, isn't
Yes.
it? Nice place. I walk around here 25 times.
You are taking care of yourself, which
got
I
to.
don't.
You seem to be doing it, you know.
So I can walk there alone.
No, you're not.
Okay.
What would you think of me?
You having lemon tea?
Just reminded me I have a bite here that's itching me. Do you mind if I borrow that?
Could you tell us about your date last night, then?
Well, you can ask her yourself, but she's not woke up yet.
Oh, hasn't she? Oh, I thought you were going to a breakfast then.
No. It was brilliant. Yeah. It was really a nice evening. The food was lovely. She ordered I've really enjoyed myself, you know. So.
Will you be meeting her again, or...?
No, she's going off to Calcutta.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I've got to go and repack.
Have you why?
Well, he's going to Calcutta.
I thought they said 10 days of rain. Well, couldn't be better.
This morning, the group are meeting up with yoga teacher Praveen again for a class just around the corner from the Haveli.
Stretch your arm back, just near to your ears. Stretch, hold. Hold if you can. If you can't hold, just stretch your arm only, put your heel down. Now, open your legs at least 2.5 feet if possible. Stretch your arm at the level of your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. So when there is more flexibility, the chances of injury is very low.
Does that mean when people get older, they still have flexibility?
Yeah, in Indian people, you can see they sit like this.
Yes.
They can do easily.
Yes.
So do as your body permit, okay?
Isn't that interesting? Look at you, you can do it.
Back should be straight. Back namaskar. Stretch your arm up.
Second week, the ailments are creeping in. Bad backs, bad knees.
Inhale.
This is the problem with getting older. We all start getting highly competitive about what's wrong with us.
Grip your legs like this. You can hold and you can lift. Sit again.
You've got a funny colour.
His blood pressure shot up. Our class is finished, okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Feels lovely.
You lose your flexibility so quickly, don't you, from being young?
I think you get...
You know, and you can do all the things that, backflips and all of this, then suddenly you all stop.
Well, it's true, but this is the one exercise that you can actually get better at in elder years.
Okay. We're not calling people elderly. This is a problem we have here. What do you call
a
group of old people?
Older than they were, for sure. I think that's the answer.
OAPs, silver surfers. Oh, it sounds so pathetic, doesn't it?
I don't think there should be any description. Age is just a state of mind, isn't it?
I don't see myself as old. I mean, it is silly, because I know I'm old, but I don't see myself as old. And so when we talk about retirement, it's like talking about someone else. I've spent almost my entire life rebelling against being put into a box, against the idea of you've got to get married and have children.
Looking for an active retirement, Selina is pursuing her own Indian venture. She's travelling northeast of the city with Susan and Swati.
When I went into television, there were about 3 or 4 women. And my hair, my face, my clothes, what I said, every kind of thing was plastered across the newspaper almost every day. It was difficult, ultimately. And so I walked away from it. It's part of my makeup to work, to be active. The next thing I know is I've got a farm. These Angora goats that I'd rescued. I had a shed full of mohair. It was the finest, most beautiful fibre I'd ever seen. And I got someone who knew about textiles, and I said, do something with it. And back came all these socks. And I got a little website together, and they just went.
With her passion for natural textiles, Selina is meeting local entrepreneur Alka, who creates clothing using the traditional craft of block printing.
Yes,
This is Alka.
This is my favourite colour in the whole world.
This.
Yes.
You'll have to see the process because mud resist is very different to what you have seen. Oh my God.
Oh. How exciting. Look.
So we have 8 printing tables. We are reviving natural dyes like pomegranate peels, tamarick.
The yellow colored spice, that's also a natural dye.
All the properties of the turmeric is there in the fabric. It's all environment friendly.
It's not toxic.
Like we've washed it with cow dung.
You've washed it with cow dung? Oh, heaven. It smells
And
delicious,
then
actually. Gosh, I can't tell you. Before I came out here, I said my dream would be to meet someone who ran a craft shop doing indigo.
You will see it green, but when it comes in contact with air, like oxidation, it will be all blue.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like alchemy, isn't it? It's like magic.
It is like magic.
This technique has been practiced in Rajasthan for over 500 years, with many generations of families making their living this way.
I was really taken with the whole idea of what this young woman is trying to do here in India. I know how difficult it is to start a small business in the UK and keep going. She's employing all these people. She's working with natural product and keeping alive traditional crafts. I found my calling.
You're working like an expert.
You can go home now. Leave me here. This is perfect, isn't it? Tranquil, calming. You just carry on all day long, just keep on going. But also it's so creative. Look, it's, well, heaven really, isn't it?
Since arriving in India, with meals provided, food lover Ian has been missing out on one of his favourite pastimes.
You do a lot of cooking.
Yeah, at home, yeah, when I do Indian. But I specialise in Italian, rich tomato sauce, parmesans.
Okay, Ian, okay. We've got curry again. Well, I mean, I'm a great lover of curries, but...
I do a lot of French as well, like the mussels steamed in cider and bacon. Oh,
sounds brilliant. Yeah.
So you can get drunk on the sauce. For the last 50 years, I've done the cooking. The only thing Jeanette does is an odd breakfast and makes fruit drinks. I've always liked cooking, and I'm a big fan of curries myself. Obviously, looking at me, I like it a bit too much.
This afternoon, food enthusiasts Ian and Sid are off to a local cookery school.
I'd like to have a go with something, you know, spicy, because I like
See,
spicy.
that's the main... No, that'll be interesting if there's a special spice from this area that they use.
Yeah, but it's Indian spice food.
Because that's
to
where
them,
they
there's
came
no
from.
such word as curry. We've only labelled it as that.
Yeah, especially when you say you have a nice Ruby Murray.
Yeah, Ruby Murray. Yeah.
You know where we're going?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Ready to learn the art of Rajasthani cuisine, they're travelling across the old town to meet cookery teacher Shashi.
What are you doing here, Sid? Sid, come on.
Hey?
Here, I think.
Oh, somebody's house, is it?
Upstairs. Hello.
Hello, namaste. Nice to meet you.
Is this your home?
Yeah, my home.
Yeah.
Teaching cooking, my business also.
Shashi is showing them how to make a typical regional vegetarian curry.
Now I teach you. Come here.
Yes.
1 onion grind and 1 onion dice. Okay? Salt help. Easy grind.
You don't grind. You won't use the grind.
But Indian women use this one. So nice flavor.
I could eat curry for my breakfast, my dinner and my tea. I'm up for everything to do with Indian cooking.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, give us a go. You're not as good as me. You know, my wife's got this restaurant in Fleetwood in Lancashire. I want to go in that kitchen and just say, right, clear the decks and do something that's authentic Indian.
I know use chopping board. Eyes closed and cutting.
Yeah.
You never cut your hand?
No.
Do you want a job in our restaurant? Everything here is fresh. The spices are pulped and made fresh. You know, I'm taking all the recipes. They're so good.
Okay, now garam masala.
Just a pinch.
Yeah, just a pinch. Chili, coriander powder, turmeric for color and flavor, but not too much. Now, half glass water and easy.
Keep stirring, keep stirring.
Stir
Come on, Ian, get stirring.
and green peas also.
yeah.
Oh, Cherie would love them. I don't like peas in a curry, but...
Don't you? I do.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
I do. It's looking good.
And how long does that have to sort of...
5 minutes.
That's all.
Now cover and cauliflower potato is cooked.
Right.
Okay. Now hand wash. Here.
You better hurry up, Ian, because there'll be none left. Oh, this is what we wanted.
Potato, cauliflower, pea curry.
Right hand
Yes,
and
right hand.
eating.
Can I use my left hand because I'm left-handed?
Okay, no problem.
Beautiful.
That's more like a curry.
That's right, because the spices are not in your face.
I can taste all the different...
And the vegetables, even bothered like that, that is lovely.
What a nice lady. Look, mind the step.
Yep, go on. What can you say? That was fantastic. That's what I came for. That you could cauliflower, potatoes, everything, and you tasted everything, and it wasn't over the top.
No.
I think if someone had that for their first curry, they'd be hooked.
They would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah. I'm happy now.
I could do with a drink now, though.
Oh, that's a good idea.
After today's individual pursuits, the group are making the most of an evening together.
Who's going away tomorrow then?
Oh, Stephan is coming as well, isn't she? Amrit.
Amrit,
You going there tomorrow?
Are you looking forward to it?
Very much.
Yeah,
completely.
me too.
Absolutely. I'm particularly looking forward actually to seeing the Golden Sikh Temple. Yeah, it's one of the great sights to the world, the Golden Temple.
Yes. So will you miss us when we go to Amrit?
Of course we will.
This place. I mean, today, who saw someone walking stark naked down the road? Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Lots of people in front were naked as well.
You mean they just walk around the streets with nothing
Yeah,
on?
everything hanging out and...
Yeah. But they were older than us.
But the first one we saw had a great body. But, I mean, no.
Not that you noticed.
Yeah, but it's quite well blessed, yeah.
We're bloody huge, you two.
We start off on a kind of a high tone and it just gradually goes down.
Oh. The thing is, your finger, it doesn't half hurt. Right, try it again.
Today, some of the group are taking a trip to the Punjab, birthplace of the Sikh faith and home to the Golden Temple, one of the holiest sites in India.
I'm looking forward to being in a place that's been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. It has an atmosphere that I'm looking forward to experiencing. Just walking in and feeling the quiet, or I hope it's going to be quiet. I guess there'll be a lot of people.
We need tissues, notebook, we need lipstick, toothpick, migraine medicine. And I have a strangely sort of excited feel about it and about Amritsar itself. I think it's going to be a rather nice experience.
That's it. All set. Amritsar, here we come.
Have a good time. See you later.
With Bob, Sid and the Crankies staying behind in Udaipur, the others are heading to the airport. They're travelling almost 500 miles to one of India's most northern states to visit the city of Amritsar, home of the Golden Temple.
There's a journey that I'm enjoying enormously in the investigation of people's belief systems. What is the truth that people believe? What helps? What is? I don't know too much about the Golden Temple, but I'm fascinated by the morality of Sikhism with service to others, thinking of God at all times, and that everybody has to go to the Golden Temple. It's very, very sacred.
For Stanley, it's not his first trip to the holy city.
Do you know something? I cannot recognize this city. It is just transformed beyond belief, isn't it?
Were there roads?
Nothing like this.
But you weren't the same either, Stanley.
Well, that's a very, very good point. That is a good point. Amritsar I have been to before. I've been there in 1961 on my quote-unquote famous motorcycle journey from England. All I do remember is getting into some trouble as we drove up the wide avenue towards the temple gate, and I managed to knock over with my motorcycle some large plant which was put there at the entrance, but it wasn't the best arrival, hitting potted trees in front of the temple.
The group are meeting their guide, Jaswinder Singh, who, like many devoted Sikhs, is a regular volunteer at the Golden Temple.
Hello. Now let me get this one right. Kia muji apna sadak na hoga?
Apna?
Sadak na hoja.
He didn't understand a word you said, and he has the most perfect English. Did you not notice?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
Please. Okay, let's go.
Come on.
Come on, let's go to the Golden Temple.
It's not far from here now.
Okay, this way?
Yeah, this way.
Retired Jaswinder splits his time living between India and the UK.
I detect something in your voice.
Yeah. I'm Mancunian from
Mancunian.
Yeah, Manchester.
Manchester United or Manchester City?
Oh, come on, I'm just going. I can't take this any longer. You know, Manchester United, who cares? Here it is, let's get there.
Rules must be observed before entering the holy site, with heads suitably covered as a mark of respect.
We'll have to buy these scarves. You know, scarves are lying there.
You mean this Australian hat won't?
The caps or hats are not allowed inside.
Not allowed?
No, no.
So I've got to get a turban?
Yeah, scarf.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Shall we buy here?
I've got some money.
I'll buy it.
No, I've got some money.
Have you read it?
How much is that?
10p.
I got it.
I've got it. It's all right. That can...
So how do we put that on?
That goes in the front.
Peter? What's that? Your hat will not do. No? You've got to get...
One like this?
Yeah, a bandana.
Here we go. Yeah.
Do I look like a Sikh?
You look like a cook or a pirate. Come on.
I'm meant to look like a warrior. Oh, my Lord, look at this.
Yes.
Originating from the late 16th century, the Golden Temple is visited by around 100,000 people every day.
Thank you. Do I get a ticket?
Yeah, he'll give you a ticket.
I used to do this once I go ice skate. Thank you.
Shall we?
Right.
Now here you will see 4 entrances. This is for any religion, caste, creed, no problem. Anybody wants to come, most welcome.
And is that north, south, east and west?
No. Just enter. Just come wherever you're coming from, you can enter.
And then we walk through the water?
Yes.
Does every Sikh try to get here once in his lifetime?
Yes.
Well, there's a monument to God.
Wow, this is just spectacular.
Inside there, our main holy book is in there.
The holy book is there. Just fantastic. Good heavens. Wow. You know, I mean, 56 years ago I was here, and I do not have a visual image of what it was like 56 years ago. Isn't that interesting? I think I just didn't grasp it.
They're desperate to get into the water. The first thing they want to do is just get into the water.
Also, yeah.
As well as spiritual sustenance for pilgrims, the temple also provides physical nourishment.
We call it Langar Hall, where over 100,000 people get fed. You know, in lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast time, you know, free, because people come from all over the world. Grab a plate and a spoon. This side, yeah. Grab one. Grab one.
And then we wash these afterwards, don't we?
Once we finish,
we wash it.
We don't have to, but we can. Come on, this way.
Yeah.
Sonic line there.
I think it's a bit like school mixed in with Glastonbury. That's what I'm making of it at the moment.
Mass catering is offered to all, with tens of thousands of free vegetarian meals being served by volunteers around the clock.
Thank you very much. Lovely.
As a symbol of equality, everyone must sit on the floor to eat, so all people are considered on the same level as each other.
There's a remarkable sense of giving here. Everyone's giving something. They're giving to God, they're giving to each other.
It's like the 60s, man. Just like the 60s. These are the 60s values, but still being continued. I think I like this Sikh business. I went to a convent and the nuns always made us finish our food.
Because the whole idea is that it's for really poor people, and if we start wasting it, that's not very nice. But again, if you don't know, then it's not your fault, is it? Don't worry.
Meine Merte, mein Eis.
What?
I have ordered ice cream.
Stanley, I don't think we're ordering dessert.
No? Okay, I'm getting up. Chaps, lovely to see you. Ooh. Wow. Hey, how I've done it.
I asked, how does this incredible quantity of food get made, and where does it get made? And here's the answer. Here, everywhere. Just hundreds and hundreds of people cooking. And here are we in heat and dust, And it's magical. Okay, I'm going to get down to the bread making.
So if you have 150,000 people coming every day, that means like 300,000 chapatis.
Yes,
Good heavens.
One of the key principles of the Sikh faith is seva, where people are expected to give up their time and serve others for the good of the community.
I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting golden temples, of course. But what's going on behind the scenes is something else. We don't do this in Britain anymore. I don't see it anymore, let's put it like that. But they're all ages. I mean, I just love it.
This is really doing it. Yes, you can be church lady at a fete, but this is daily, daily, daily. It's enormously impressive. So you come 7 days a week, 8 hours a day. 7 days a week, 7 days a week.
Visitors from all faiths are encouraged to work in the kitchen and offer their time for free alongside the hundreds of Sikh volunteers.
So we need 300,000 chapatis every day. That's why we need all that. They're all voluntary. Nobody get paid.
All free.
All free. We must do seva, serving, voluntarily, free of cost.
Right.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly. No, you better do again. You do another one. Next one, don't worry.
There's always a man telling you what to do, isn't there?
Right.
I think there is a tremendous community spirit here. I mean, I think, actually, honestly, this is the most amazing phenomenon. This, and as the gentleman was telling me today, it's not just Sikhs who are coming here. It's people of all religions, or of no religion as well. I mean, that's extraordinary.
As their visit draws to a close, it's a chance for the senior citizens to reflect as they experience the spectacle of the Golden Temple at night.
Thinking about this whole Sikh experience in Amritsar, for me the real joy was, even though I know I was here 60 years ago, it all came as a surprise. I live in an age of unbelief. I don't think there's a lot to be said for belief. But when I come and I see that there are vast crowds of people wanting to believe, I was impressed. I mean, that gleaming monument in the middle of the lake, it's just fantastic.
All my life I've avoided India. I've had plenty of opportunity to come here, but I've swerved it. I had a preconception about India, which has proved to be completely and absolutely wrong, false. I found it to be inspiring, and that's because of the energy of the people, the energy of the place. All of this has given me a jolt of electricity.
There it is. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Next time, Stanley relives his youth.
As they say, the years fell away.
The group rough it in rural Rajasthan.
Is that what I think it is?
Someone call this glamping.
And they catch a train.
Oh, that's putrid.
To party at one of India's biggest festivals.
Hey, this is the very best of India.
They must be so high at the end of it. I mean,